It's Monday, people. Back to work and all that stuff. I'm sure you had a fine day at work. It is 4:20. Oh, it's 4:20. It's 4:20 in the afternoon here. I've had a very busy day. I had a doctor's appointment this morning that almost slipped my mind. It was at 11:30, so I didn't get out of there till late, and had to go by the post office. I got a real prize in my post office today. I had, I think it was 6 or 7 items that we had today, and this is one of them. Hashtag Blue Dot in America, baby, all across America. And this was sent to me by Candy and Alan Guidry from Sherwood, Arkansas. Candy is editor on the John Britabo Speaks page, and she is really working hard and putting out great things over there on that page. So take a look over there. You can find out how to get one of these shirts also from that page. And help support the page and push it along because it's doing a fine job, and we really appreciate that. I got a lot of mail today. So what I did is I already videotaped me opening all my mail today. It'll be at the end of this show. As a matter of fact, I'll be opening it right in front of the camera. And we got that out of the way because there was so much and I didn't want it to eat up too much time. I got to make a correction though. You'll see at the end of the video there when I opened up Esther Ramirez's package. She sent me a nice little keychain. You'll see it there. And but I missed the card. How could I miss the card? Because that's what she's known for, her cards. And it says, don't think of it as me forgetting your birthday. Think of it as me extending the celebration. And she says, happy birthday from Blue Dots in Richmond, Virginia. Esther and Alex, that's Esther and her husband, Tizak and Darlin. Tizak is the little puppy and Darlin's the Amazon. She's got a parrot just like my Fred. And thank you, Esther. I didn't see it in the package when I opened it. But anyway, y'all tune in at the end of the show. You can see me opening those packages. And because I got some t-shirts today, baby. I love getting t-shirts. Our friends send them to us. We call them out when they do. My son and I are going to do a video with me with all the t-shirts, which there is well over 100 that I have now. Excuse me. But all that is family business. We'll get to that later. So, McCabe steps down as Deputy Director of the FBI. Well, seems like Donnie's been pushing that rock for a while now. He's been wanting to get that done and all his little tweets and shit that he's come out before. But he's been upset with McCabe for a long time. Because his wife ran as a Democrat in Virginia. She didn't win her race, but she ran for senator. But now Donnie got all upset because one of Hillary Clinton's big supporters, Terry McAuliffe, had donated quite a bit of money to help McCabe's wife run for Senate as a Democrat. So hold on, Nelly. You know Donnie doesn't like that. And, you know, we're going to find out a whole lot more about how come he stepped down because everybody involved in this investigation, Donnie wants out of the way. The next target is going to be Rosenstein because that's who this fluff is going to be end up pointing to. And, whew, I got to catch up, man. 2 days after Comey was fired, McCabe was in front of the House Intel Committee, and he made the statement that Comey was well-respected FBI director with a deep and positive connection to, the FBI had a deep and positive connection to Director Comey. And that kind of flies in the face of why Donnie got rid of him, because, you know, Donnie said, besides the Russian investigation, oh, that Comey was a bad guy, he wasn't doing a good job and all that crap. And so that's why Donnie did it. But we all know he got rid of it because of the Russian investigation. And that's why this McCabe guy's getting out of the way. The next one's going to be Rosenstein. If he can't go after Mueller, it looks like he's going to try to go after anybody he can. And but there's going to be more story come out of why he's stepping down now. He was set to retire in just a few months. So maybe McCabe just got tired of Donnie's bullshit every day that he's trying to poison this country into believing that the FBI and the Department of Justice are nothing but a bunch of zealot idiots out to ruin Donnie, to get after Donnie personally, to ruin him, to make his presidency. It's a bunch of paranoia. But just remember there, Donnie, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you, because we are, baby. I want Mueller to get your ass on everything he can get your stinking lying ass on. And no matter how many people you try to fire or get out of the way, I think Mueller's just going to keep right on plugging. As a matter of fact, pretty soon your turn's coming up there, Donnie boy. Going to be sitting in front of Mueller's team answering a few questions there. What come to think we're going to think you're going to be ending up lying in there? I think so. I think so. Devin Nunes, Republican out of California. Y'all got to get rid of his ass out there. This guy is nothing but a spy. He's the guy that was running back and forth between his congressional committee and the White House trying to tell Donnie everything the committee was finding out about his Russian involvement and all that shit. Remember, he was in the news. Well, now Nunes got a memo, and he says it's a bad memo, and it points to the FBI and the DOJ's secret plot to get rid of Donnie. And it points to Rosenstein's approving a surveillance on one of Donnie's inside team there during the election and all that. Papadopoulos maybe, or Manafort or somebody else that had reason. They don't get those damn things for nothing, you know. They have to go into a court and get a warrant to get a wiretap. So yeah, there had to be some information there. But because he's involved in it, well, that's bias there, and it's all against Donnie and the secret society and the deep state and all that other bullshit that the right is trying to push. And it's disgusting that the anti-American, unpatriotic bastards are doing that over there. That's what I think of them. And that's what they are. Anyway. Whoo. Donnie's against anything that's against the investigation. It just points, I think, how guilty he is and just, you know, how scared he's getting. He knows he can't fire Mueller without losing the whole shit and caboodle. And so he's trying to pick off people on the outside. Like I said, I think we're going to find out more about why McCabe stepped down now. Maybe it's going to be like Comey after he was fired. Oh, well, you want to know some information? Well, maybe he'll let you know some information. And this whole damn thing's coming unwound, I swear, people. And you can tell it because out there in New Jersey, the 11th Congressional District in New Jersey, Rodney Freelinghusen. Boy, some of these names, man, they're like mine. They're hard to say. Rodney, he's a congressman out there, and he is the chairman of the Appropriations Committee. He's decided not to seek re-election. Another Republican has decided not to seek re-election in 2018. That's New Jersey's 11th Congressional District. He is the chairman of the Appropriations Committee. Why would he step down? That's a very powerful position in the House. They're the ones that control who gets the money, the appropriations, where we're going to get the money to pay for all these little shit and things that the government wants to do. He's the committee chairman. He decides what is brought to the floor and what's not. There's got to be a reason. And I don't think they want to hang around with Trump, but there's an awful lot of Republicans taking a bail this time, baby. They don't want to be beat to the ground by a wave of Democrats. That's coming, baby. And I remind them that this district, Trump only won by 1% in this district. So it's barely on the line there, baby. We can take that district just like every other one we've been taking here lately. We just have to stay motivated and keep on this track. And on that note, I met up with Sarah Lopez over in Robstown. I told y'all she is very involved in the Democratic Party here. She and I were talking back and forth this morning. We might try to set up a meet and greet. I don't know why, because I'm not that big a deal to meet. But down here in Corpus, where we could meet some of the local blue dots and try to get organized and stuff and maybe make an impact. So maybe I'm going to get with Sarah Lopez and we're going to try to figure out something that we can have a meeting with all the local people. And we have plenty of followers here in the local area, and that we can get together and have a meet and greet, and we can all get around and share stories and make plans and all that other stuff. So look forward to a little news about that. We'll try to put something together. We are making a big difference, and it's because of the kind of people that are stepping up to ride this wave, and there are lots of them all across this country that are stepping up. And a lot of them are young. I've met several of them at the mixer the other night for Ray Thomas. And I enjoyed myself, and I'm just so impressed with some of the young people coming up. Beto O'Rourke is a young fella. He's already a congressman, but he's running to take Ted Cruz's place. And oh, Lordy, do we want that to happen. And Beto O'Rourke is doing amazing things. They just reported that he has outraised Cruz in the last quarter of 2017. He raised more money than Cruz, and this is without super PAC, without corporate money. This is from donations, grassroots. This man is on fire. He had a 24-hour marathon of a live Facebook broadcast with supporters of his. He has been traveling this state back and forth in his car, traveling all over the state. This is a big state, baby, to cross it. And he has been doing that and reaching out to small grassroots organizations in every town that he comes to. And he is paying off, and Beto O'Rourke is going to be my pick for Senate. And I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win on a landslide here in Texas. And that helps turn Texas blue. Get behind your candidate. Find out who he is. Get behind the Beto O'Rourke in your area and let him ride that wave and get him elected. Because here in Texas, this is my man. I want him elected. I'm big on Beto O'Rourke. And that's what it's going to take, is us being involved. That's what citizens are for. That's our job out here. Congressmen have a job. Senators have a job. Donnie has a job. He just doesn't do it. But we have a job in this democracy. And that job is to be an informed voter and vote. And be an informed voter. Know the truth about everything. Find out what it is. Get behind the candidate that you choose. But be active, and that's the only way we can win. I'm going to wrap this up because they got the video here at the end and of me opening my mail, and it's really nice. We got some new pictures up here on the board already, and you'll see, I think it's Misty, and I'll say those names when I open it. I haven't learned them all yet. I got to get my little label maker and make the names out here so I can recognize who it is. I know some of them, but I don't know everybody's name up there. Thank you for sending them. It's a part of our little Blue Dot family thing, along with the t-shirts that I'm sent, the Blue Dot pets. Things like that is the things that make us cohesive into a family, and I really enjoy doing that. And I hope one day, I wish I could meet everybody that's done this, and we would have a hell of a party, because we have a lot of people that donate shirts and keychains and oyster shells and others, the quilts. It's just amazing the outreach that we've had. Anyway, stay tuned for the opening of the mail, and then I'll be wearing those t-shirts this week. Friday, I have to go into one of those day surgery things. I'll have a procedure done on Friday. They're going to have somebody drive me home afterwards, so obviously I won't be. I'll probably miss my rant on Friday, but I'll try to catch up on something on Saturday or Sunday. It's no big deal. It's just a little procedure. Nothing to it. It'll be over. It's not even stay in the hospital things. Just go to one of them day surgery things. They knock your butt out, take care of it, and there you go. I'm back on stage again. And so that's what I'll be doing. But be forewarned, Friday I won't be around. But we still got Wednesday to go. So, on that note, like, share, subscribe. John Bernaville, Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bernaville on Facebook, Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Bernaville Speaks. I tell you, I can't say enough good things about Candy and Bonnie and them, that Don over there, that they're doing a hell of a good job. And go by there and check out the t-shirts over there. And check into this postcard thing that I think they're cooking up over there. See what's cooking on that. And make an effort to all be doing something. And that's the key out. So stay tuned, and let's open the mail. See y'all later. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Monday, baby. It's Monday. I got a lot of mail when I went to the post office this morning, right after my doctor's visit. Well, that'll be discussed later. But I got a lot of mail, so I thought I'd better do this first before I get into my rant, and that way it doesn't blow over one to the other. And I'm just a lucky man. I got tickled to death. I got a bunch of mail today. The first one is from Colleen Milks. She's from Chandler, Arizona. And let's see what she did. Oh, we got a picture. Oh, that's a pretty picture. That's a pretty picture of a waterfall. And, oh, there's pictures of puppies. Look at this. It says, greetings from Trenton, Arizona. There is another photo for your pet gallery. Emma, Ron, and Sally, Perry, and Lord. if our manner wish y'all a happy new year. Thanks and all the good work you do. We are in your passion. We love your passion. Sincerely, Colleen Milks. We got puppy pictures. And I'll have to get those names written down. I got to get that little label maker so we can get the names on the outside of these so we know who is who when we look over at our board. And let me see. The next one is from Linda Gallup. Linda Gallup has been, she's sent us stuff before. She's one of our big blue dots. Let's open this thing up. And, you know, our family just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it just makes me tickled to death. And got a card. Oh, it's a little thing. Here's to you on your birthday. Oh, it's a birthday card. And here's to the light you bring into the world and the difference you make in so many lives. Love, Linda, in Missouri. And she got an arrow pointing there to a little blue dot. And Linda Gallup, we know you're a big blue dot, baby. And thank you. Getting older is always a good thing. It beats the alternative, don't it? So, all right, that's 2. Number 3 here is from Cheryl Landwehr from Klamath Falls, Oregon. And I just, you know, it's the places that we get to visit and with our friends, and they come from all over the place. And it just makes me, Iris from Germany's got us a package coming from Germany. We've gotten from all across the world and all across the United States. That's what makes it, there you go. It's puppy pictures. This is Max and Steffi, blue dot dogs from Klamath Falls, Oregon. And that's her puppies up there. We're going to put them up on the puppy wall too. Oh, ain't them, that's some cute looking dogs. I love dogs. There ain't a dog I've ever seen that I didn't love. I wish I could pick them all up. All right, we got a package. So let's rip this one. This is from Sally Sinden from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And Sally's a big fan of ours. Gotta be careful what I cut. I don't know what I'm cutting into. And she's shown her support before. And we appreciate that. And oh Lord, there's some things in here. Let's see. Well, there's some tire marks, that's for sure. Oh, these are Experiencing Everything Zocs. I think I don't know. I'm going to have to investigate that up. It's a real nice package. She sent 2 of them. So it might be to keep my socks up. I don't know. We'll have to investigate that. What else here? In a package. See, that's how come we wanted to do this now, because if doing this on camera, I mean, takes up a little bit of time. So we'll get this opened up. There we go. Let's get in here. It felt like a t-shirt, and by golly, it's a t-shirt. Oh, it's 2 t-shirts. Make sure we got everything out of there. All right, what do we got? I like it already, baby, because that's what we stand for. That's resist. And that's what we got to do every day until we get this stinking butt out of our house. I don't want him there anymore. So I like that. That's one you can wear all over the place. And not my president. He hasn't been since the day he took office. He hasn't been since he rode those escalators down. He is not a president. He's a stinking liar that we need to get out of our house. And thank you, Sally. That's 2 t-shirts added to our collection. And we have a big collection. 2 stocks and a letter. And it's from a Blue Dot Milwaukee. I hope this package finds yourself and Mama well. I've been thinking about watching your videos in recent days and what a huge dynamic you've been in drawing and keeping all of our blue dots together, with our numbers hopefully growing by the day. I hope so. You're the center of our, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put on my other eyes. The center of our blue dot family, and know that I know that makes you proud, and I don't know how I'd deal with it. The tangerine turd, if I didn't feel like I was a part of something bigger than him. And we are, Sally. We are much bigger than him. Remember, he won by electoral, not by popular vote. I hope you enjoy the shirts. They're a little more serious than the ones I sent you in the past. I've also included 2 socks wristbands. They are a unique company that creates every kind of wristband representing ourselves and world around us that you can imagine. I chose constellations and sweet life for you. They can be worn on either side. Happy belated birthday. Best from a Blue Dot, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Sal. And those are bracelets. One for me and maybe one for Mama there. It will. So I appreciate that. That is so cool. It's the little things, you know, that we get from people that just make it that I so appreciate it because I know it's not cheap to do that. But being a part of this family just helps it out. Our shirt family, which it feels like we got another one right here, comes from, oh Lord, let me get it around here. Candy and Allie Guidry from Sherwood, Arkansas. Arizona. No, Arkansas. Arkansas. Yeah. I'm sorry, people. I didn't know there was going to be a test today. I would have studied. But sometimes when we get packages and stuff, we have to sit there. Wait a minute, what is that? I have an Alexa, one of those things you can ask questions, and we'll just ask her when we're upside. Compliments of one of our Blue Dot family that provided that for us, and it comes in handy when we're researching politicians. All right. Oh, Lordy, we got 2 in here. I really am, oh, look at that. That's a Blue Dot Nation, baby. That's a Blue Dot Nation. And unite all across the country. Hashtag Blue Dot. There's one for me and one for Mama, I presume. Yes, it is. And oh, I know who this came from. This is Candy Guidry. What am I even thinking? See, I get involved here, and I don't think for a minute. Candy Guidry is the editor, the admin on John Brudabo Speaks, the website. I mean, our Facebook page. That's the one I always urge y'all to please go by there and take a look at what they have to say. They are keeping up on the cutting edge of this stuff. People with news and stuff, they put articles in there, and they really encourage participation from our Blue Dot family. And Candy, I'm sorry, it just didn't dawn on me when I first saw that name, who it was. And I'm so happy with that. Thank you very much. Y'all, I believe y'all can go over there to that site, over to John Brudabo Speaks, and get one of those T-shirts. Candy will definitely let you know how to do that. And that way out there in these marches, we can find out. Oh, I know who this is from.
Flip it around. No, flip it around.
Oh yes. Trump, Pence must go. Every day, everywhere, everyone in the streets until they're gone. RefuseFascism.org. You know it takes guts to put it on the outside of the envelope and ship it out through the mail, baby. They know who you're coming to. Somebody who evidently doesn't like what's going on. This is from April Chartrand. She's out in San Francisco, California. She had just recently graduated from grad school. And, oh, I'm getting all mixed up. I better not go any farther. She's very involved in social affairs and has always sent us information. She has sent a lot of stuff that we have used. There's some stuff that she has sent that is up on our board. And I'm always so impressed by her because she always, and she did it again. Let's get this opened up because there's a T-shirt in here along with some material because that's what she does. April always sends me information that I get to read, and I try to retain as much of it as I can in my head because it's always full of stuff and great information. This is a T-shirt, baby, and let's see, let's get it open. The San Francisco Public Library and put that T-shirt out. I know that because it's written right there on the back. Let me see what the front is. BCAF, San Francisco Black. I can't remember. See, I didn't know there was going to be a test today, April. I'm sorry. It came in. It was on literature you sent me before. What that means, I'd have to refresh my memory. But that's a beautiful picture, and I will be proud, baby, to wear that shirt. And I wish I remember what the BA. It's BCAF, and Black Comic Arts Festival. Black Comic Arts Festival. I'm sorry. It's written right there on the T-shirt, John, if you just look. April, that's cool. I like that. I used to live up in the Bay Area in California. And like I said, April always sends me information. And oh, Lordy, there's a bunch of it here. Pamphlet, I'm not going to read it all right now. Probably the MLK in 2018. Looks like some brochures and some, oh, a cool poster there. Or a big thing we can put up on the board. And, oh, Lord, there's a lot. Because April is very involved. And she goes to a lot of, looks like pamphlets. The Women's March in the Bay Area. There's a lot of information here. I will dig through this after a while. I don't want to have to sit here and take up the whole show with that. And her letter. Hope you're well. I'm updating on you on my ongoing political postgraduate research. She is, I'm telling you, it's a long letter, so I'll read that later. But she is very involved in social justice, and I'm just tickled to death to even know her, even if it is just by mail. April, I'll go. This is a lot to go through. So she went to the Women's March. I see that right there. Good for you. And I might have seen you on TV. Anyway, let's put that over there. All right, I got one more, and I knew who this was when I saw the box there because Esther Ramirez. And no, you didn't move. You're not living in Utah. We know where you live, dear. You live out in Virginia. See, another test I didn't know I was prepared for. I can't remember the city right offhand. But Esther usually sends a very nice card because, let me see if I can. Okay, that's all that's in there. And, oh, look at this. The luck of the Irish, baby. It's a pendant. And she has sent me some pendants before, and I have them. I'm going to make a little display so you can see them. Anyway, this one is, it appears to be Luck of the Irish, baby, because it's got a shamrock on it. We'll get it out of there if we can. I don't know, it's a technical thing there, how to open a plastic bag. Might have to get some help. And it says, it's a keychain. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have, baby. And I have found an awful lot of good friends on Facebook since I started this, so that's that might run in my truck. That might go on the dashboard of my truck. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate it very much. And you know, I don't get this much attention every day. Several times last week I went down to the mailbox, there was nothing there. But today, boy, did they make up, y'all made up for it today, and I hit the jackpot. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 t-shirts. So I'm covered for a while. And we'll have to wear them, and we'll make sure to call them out who they are when I wear them on the show. Anyway, that's about all I got now. I got a little bee over here flying around. I appreciate everybody who sent me in mail. Like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff there on YouTube, Facebook, on Patreon. Those people have stepped up. It's really helpful because it's going to be able to allow us to do more things and go more places. So I really appreciate those people stepping up to Patreon. On Facebook, on John Brunabo Speaks, go over there and find out about the t-shirts and find out how you can get involved in, I believe there's a postcard thing coming up, an event that we're going to try to do over there on that side of the fence. So be involved, all that other kind of stuff, and I'm going to go upstairs. Listen, because I understand McCabe resigned today, so I got to go upstairs after the doctor and all that stuff, absorb all that, come back down here and get ready to do a rant because I'm sure we got something to rant about today. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.